Figure out what's going on with this kid. Fuck does Kuno care? It's not Kuno. It's Kunoise. Interesting how. Kunoise is by far worse of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something. Something very bad. Weird. She came up with a psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kunoise was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone. Act on it. Try and separate them. Fuck are you whispering about? He's whispering too. He's going with it, but watch what happens. Oh, no, we're not going to say that one out. If Kuno wants to whisper, he's going to fucking whisper, okay? He turns back to you and hunkers down. Let's whisper, pig. That's weird. That's it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this. Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy, scary. Phew. I'm glad she's out of our hair. She's fucked up. We're going to go with this one. Crazy, scary. Crazy? He whispers tensely. You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs. Stop talking to him, Kuno. I'm fucking warning you. You're going to get us into shit. She understands what you're trying to do. Yo, see, he pops this out. Did Kuno not tell you? Kuno told you. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. He hunches down again. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control. Don't worry. Kuno's got it. You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips. What do you mean she smoked someone? You think she has anything to do with this dead man? You said, oh, what's this? What's that language she uses? Napakampi Ferrari? Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit. What people? Crazy people. The fucking people. I don't know. Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and the Runakis might be some sort of defense mechanism. What do you mean she smoked someone? Kuno says it means she killed someone. That's right. C's a killer. Like, actually a killer. You serious about this killing business? Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488. She probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has. Okay. How many cops? Kuno, forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that. Oh, man. The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Man, she is dangerous. Fear. You think she has anything to do with this dead man? Yeah. She would have liked to fuck him up. She didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Where were you? Look, Kuno's going to put you at ease. We didn't do it. Oh, thanks, Kuno. No, I appreciate that. He speaks the truth, my liege. That's drama. You said she's insane? Yeah, she's psycho. He leans into closer. Not that kitty psycho, cat-burning shit. She's the real deal. What's the real deal? Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know. Oh, God. Is she your sister? Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit. Yeah, she was just there. Okay. What was that, Kuno? The little one tweaks her neck, looking at the building. Kuno flinches, then lowers his voice even more. She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark. That hallway there, where there's with the janitor's closet? Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up near the closet, psycho style. Why was she dripping wet? Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor, too. She was in there for 3 days in the corner, every time Kuno went out. You said she got in? How? I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home. She's sleeping on the desks, under piles of clothes, like a dog. What about your parents? Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. He points at himself. Shit's all on Kuno. Two of a kind. All right. So why is she called Kunoise then? Because she fucking looks like Kuno. You don't know her name? No one knows her name. Kuno told you she's a psycho killer. What? How you doing with all this? How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need your fucking... doesn't need you fucking with anything of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control. You need backup, kid? I'm here for you. Listen, listen. He points to his eyes, then yours. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her, you threaten to take her away. This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now. The boy looks you in the eye. Black pupils trying to focus. I'm going to kill you. I'll run up when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand? Jesus. He may not be able to do it, but he'll try. Right now, he believes you will. I can respect that. All right. Wipe sweat. Now we can do business. All right, cool. Yeah, what do you want? Kuno can hook you up. Oh. See, relax. He respects Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno is going to get you hooked up on illegal narcotics. If you run a little errand for the Kuno, you get hooked up, pig. Jesus. Get his hook into you. Then Kuno going to get you hooking for more. Cash in, big style. Pig hooker. And shit, you can't even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. Kuno saw you sniffing around that fucking pile of Eternite. What? It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off. Fuck back in there. He concludes the invitation with a benevolent nod. Kuno, I keep throwing up and I can't investigate the body at all. Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Fucking pathetic. Oh, you lucky you didn't die there. Oof. Maybe you got some advice? Yeah, Kuno's got some advice. Kids leads towards you. What are you, like 80? Right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid. Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. Whoa. Problem is, Kuno and his dad are a little falling out. Now Junkie's clawing at Kuno's door. Street's going mad. Kuno's going to throw his dirty Papo man at it. Okay. Dirty Papo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half the speed. I'm going to go in there, all guns blazing, to get that speed because I need it. I'm going in there, but not for speed. I'm going in there, most violent man in Revocol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate it. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going in to confiscate. Lie, you need more speed. We're going in for the most violent. Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure you bring the ship back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like Kuno when he's out. Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you're already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything. Oh, God. Number 12, first floor. Kick down the door, police violence style, Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with a violent fuckhead. All right. What the hell are you signing us up for? I'm a bad addict cop. Come on, Kim. Obviously, I'm not going to take it. We need to get the drugs away from a minor. Okay, then. Yeah, come on. Kuno doesn't fucking care. Alright. Look at it. We gotta save. I still need to investigate this damn body, though. Like, I need to. So I need 3 endurance just to do this. Okay. Alright. We know what's next, guys. We already investigated this, right? There are several footprints. Yeah, we did. Okay. What's in this trash can? Trash container is locked. Sliding lid has pallet whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Why am I looking at you? Trash container? You're just a trash container. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. Oh, the container talks to me. Nice. Lieutenant, what do you think could be in here? Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too. Yes, I feel like there's something in there. What do you mean, feel? It's an extrasensory perception. Whatever's in there holds a special significance. I'm going with a hunch. How do we get the lock open? We could try using a pry bar, or there's one in my motor carriage. Or we could ask for a key from the manager. He probably has one. Yeah, let's do this the right way. All right, we're not gonna get all crazy with it. We're just gonna ask for the key. We're gonna be good cops today. All right. Good cops. Man, so much to investigate. There's ghosts in a building. That little girl's a psychopath and wants everyone. Who the fuck is this now? Oh, wait, what's this? What is this? Bottle of rum has been knocked over. The sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? 2 hours? An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out a trace of yourself, if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain. No, I am not licking a stain. What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. It'd go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination. Okay. Wakey, wakey. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines. On the counter, rolled out of his hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Pick up the pills. Man does not mind. Cool. Leave. We now have headache pills, which we have not had yet. It's all about the money, you know. Oh, there's something back here. I can go back here now. Cool. Dishes. Okay, this is Goracy. A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. As you step in, he nods towards the table and says something in completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goracy and Kubik. It must be his name. Goracy Kubik sounds representative. I have some questions to ask. The man puts down his cup and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. You've got some impressive pots there. Uh-huh. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. Stay masculine. Aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato. Cool. Let's go talk to this mean mugger. He was not happy with me. Hey, is the trash can out back? Yours? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags. Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked? Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out, that's why. And the neighbors, too. They put the trash in here, and they don't pay for the garbage company. Thought as much. Are you the only party with access to the trash container? Well, yes, us and the garbage disposal company. We need those keys. What do you need them for? It concerns the case. The lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden. Please, cooperate. He takes the keys from under the counter and hands them to you. Just bring them back once you're done, please. We're not gonna sing karaoke or drink right now. I feel like that's a quick way to get my morale lower. My character's already fucked enough. Whew, this game is just a whirling dervish. We're gonna open this trash can. Let's take a look. I want to know what's in here. Open it. Open the padlock with the key. With a well-oiled crack, the lock opens, and it should be now possible to raise the lid. Don't! Maybe you shouldn't. Did I just have a premonition that there's something in there? There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow, and your hand is still on the lid. Open the lid. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. We're just in time, the lieutenant peers in. This hasn't been emptied for over a week. Look under the boxes of carton. You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages feels somehow familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below and turbo noodles. Nothing of note. Pick at the rags. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers? Yes. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. Interesting. The victim's clothes, the lieutenant smells. Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Drop them in here, officer. Bag 'em. Kim quickly searches the jeans. Guitar, Mark blue jeans, pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a wide belt. The loops appear to be stretched, but... He looks into the container. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here. Something slimy catches your eye. Reach for it. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears to be from food waste, dripping with pus. Ew. Bag the shirt. This is a military-type overgarment, no label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal its urban scenario. What? Anything more? The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug catches your eye, but other than that, a thrown-out towel, a mug, that's all. All right, we should go to Gata again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hotel or a hostel cleaning the yard, or that one. He nods toward the red-haired boy behind him. I'd advise against confronting that Forrest. Yeah, we need the kids. You think someone from the whirling might have been involved? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and the establishment had the key. It's just a small loose end. All right, we're not going to start with the kid. We're going to search the food waste here. It's just organic waste, cold, slimy in your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge. The occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this? Elbows out. There's nothing more. What? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Pick it out. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes written in a man's handwriting. Officer, is that your paperwork? I don't know what this is. It is. Look, he points to the clipboard. The plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board. If you don't mind me asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash? It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my life down the toilet. Must have been cramping my style. What are you talking about? I speaketh the tongue. Doeth thou also thorough inventories? He points to the ruined notes. You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue. Okay, I'll do that. Read your ledger and name the case. Oh, we get to name the case. Hell yeah. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. He peers into the trash where soggy cartons and rags stink uninvitingly. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see, or are we finished? The mug. I'm getting that mug, too. You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking on saffron. An antique? Only in a social sensibility. We're taking it. The man briefly glances at the mug and returns his sight to the trash. Okay. All right, let's take a look. We got a clipboard now. Those shoes are better. Sorry, they're better. I don't care what anybody says. Items. Okay. Interact. Use the interact button in the inventory. What interact button? Interact. Oh, here we go. Damage ledger. It's the ledger you found in the trash, a pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from the plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of a urinal cleaner. Anything else? There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleansing tissue or cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper. Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor. For you. Oh, God. Below the pathetic stare. Do not look into its blue heart. No, we're definitely going to browse the white papers. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes its watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across the entire page. The paper itself checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims case files commit to paper. The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. What is in there? What are they about? Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51 this year. That exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention, but there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. Hey, Lieutenant, is 2 cases a week a good caseload? Huh? He raises his nose from his note. 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2 cases a week appears to have been my workload, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though. 2? He raises both of them. That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you're making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me. I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes. That's okay, he nods, then turns back to his own case files. We all make mistakes. God knows I'd made my share. He tries not to think of them. Like the fan of gills, the checkered paper's dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible. There's mention of naming convention here? Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins, yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. Oh my god, and they're written in capital letters too. Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural, and the other is The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. More? Another appears in lighthearted. The Guy's on a Couch in an Unexpected Location, and The Murder of the Hookah Parlor. Even the rare article Free Collapsing Tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murder, don't you? That's Half-Light. I like Half-Light. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Later, once you're done inspecting them, up close. Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention. Let's do that. Kim, you mean alphanumeric officer? Precinct, time of arrival on the scene? No, I mean non-numeric one, with titles. Oh, you mean titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. Why? It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, and the organization had little idea of how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one. He peeks into his notes. The man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I like Kim. He smiles. I pray his loved ones never find out. What happened to him? Rail spike through the head. He died. Workplace accident. Jesus. Count the pages. There is, for precisely one more, 15 pages near the end remain untouched by damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Commit to paper. Use the pen Lena gave you. The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the use of the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. Cross out the ones you've already finished. Yeah. Hey, my morale's coming back. A satisfying slash sound across your paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you. And you. Hell yeah. And a fuck you too. To you too. The last one cuts a slash right through the paper. Things to be done, things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of citizens' militia. Now, all that remains is to name the case. Lieutenant, have you by chance named our case? No, actually. Any ideas? The Furies are at home in the mirror. What? The Setting Sun? Shit on a stick? The Hanged Man. Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good. Strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. Okay, so we've read it. He flips through the pages of his notebook. I'm going to start calling it the Hangman. It's good we sorted this out. Cool. Logic. Can I read these now? Oh, that's tough. This is a white check, so I can retry it. Shit. Okay, so I have to... let's inspect the toilet paper. It's just toilet paper. Take it off. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off plastic easily. All you do is now shake your fingers and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better. Inspect the clip. An aluminum block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. Run your fingers. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Lieutenant, is this one of those hologram watermarks you mentioned? Point to the sticker. What? He was lost in his own notes. It takes a moment for him to see it. Yes, a halogen watermark. Used for adding information to RCM property. Interesting. What kind of information? It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has the station number and address. The information varies by date of issue. How many years you've been on the force? He's thinking. It'll have that. How can I read it? Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. Like, for example, all RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too. This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on. All right. Let's browse the yellow papers. In the back, you see thin translucent copier paper, some neon yellow with some bright red, all covered in boxes like marching armies. These look like official forms waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out according to the type of form. What types of forms are there? 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and at the bottommost are the field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. Misconduct fine. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires a special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. Station call. These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. Field autopsy. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of the deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition, internal organs. Color of the irises. Predation marks. Condition of sexual organs. Aroused. Nope. Enough of these. Okay. Cool. What delicious power hid within the pathetic mess. You feel better. Oh, sorry. Yes, all that remains now is to fill out these forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. All right, let's look at the clipboard. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4-sized board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surfaces. On the back, you see in embossed letters, RCM. What did you say the color was? Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it. Jesus Christ. Shake the ledger. Something rattles inside ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? Peek inside. Plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it's not see-through. You cannot see to its center. How do I open it? With your hands? You 4 pages saying for... Okay. Open the hidden compartment. -1 lonesome long way home. Let's try it. Shit. This is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic, slide it open, nothing happens. Then crack. Goddamn thing is stuck. Shit. A hot flash of rage comes over you for a moment there before it recedes. You feel as though you might just squeeze a tear of anger out of your duct. Makes you wonder, why? It's unjust, that's why. You can't even get to the thing anymore. Alright, so we need interfacing for this, and then we need logic. Smell the ledger. The acidic stench of rotting food has rubbed into his cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. The base surrounded by faint air of spoiled meat and stuff of death itself, then sprinkled liberally like a citrus zest of toilet cleaner. Alright, cool. So, what's this? It's just a racist mug. What is there to read much here? Not much. Look at all that content. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about the broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage? The mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. Good point. Okay. Oh, wait. The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet? Discard the thought and the shoes. You're right. Beautiful things do make people happy. Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. It's crafting your style. Draping your flesh in silk and leather. Deciding how to present yourself to the world. Remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal. Ultra liberal. Cool beans. Okay, what do we got here? So we actually have some skills we can do. I'm gonna put one into logic for sure because I want to read those notes, and I don't think I have anything else. I don't think there's. Yeah, I don't have anything else. So that was this one, and then there was another one called. Oh shit, what was it called? I don't even remember. But let's take a look now. So we put 1 point into it. Let's do an interact, and let's see if we can actually get the logic done. Yes! You will last find a way to piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin, HDB41. Date of initialization, time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 411-201-17:00. The Next World Mural. Wait, HBD41? Weren't those Officer Precinct? Why, yes. Your precinct number is 41. And HDB? Every last alphanumerical in the files begins with, and these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB is your initials. Horace Debbie Behringer? Haram Joram Bin Zekin? Wow, I don't know what to say. How long does it take? Yeah, no. How long does it take to read a case? It takes about a half an hour to piece one together using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start? Let's start with the Next World Mural. This one's relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 12/2, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on the 8-story tenant overlooking central Jamrock. The building is sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. The mural is enormous. Two silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into the forms read, "True love is possible only in the next world for new people. It is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class." People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the belles lettres have the litterage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility from the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World Mural, as the crew calls it, remains unknown. Wait, do I ever find out what came up with it? The case files do not show you finding an author to the design. Read on. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner JV is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite. Oh, the sun just changed. That was weird. Organized by you and the rest of Row 3. 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of the Lakeside Central Jamrock and Villa Lobos, plus half of the eminent domain participate in the vote, although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rumbling on the streets of just how juvenile and stupid the mural is. Given a choice between the two options, keep the mural, it is right. A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out that the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it's too late for us. All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity. Oh, cool, I just got a breakthrough. What do you want to tackle next? We're going to actually revisit those later. We're going to take a look at... We're going to back out of this menu. Oh, cool, I finished the Lonesome Long Way Home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street Spearhead to the other side of the lake, the Frozen Eye at the center of the district, then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of the street, lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now. All right. That's probably not good. So that's done, right? And we're gonna start this one. It's called Volumetric Shit Compressor. Fucker shit himself. Your shit is apart and rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that, together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for I remember reading this. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that'll help. All right. At 21, we have to go back to the apartments. I know that. Ask Kuno. Okay, so we're gonna actually start by going inside. We're gonna do some detective work, guys. We're gonna go talk to the cafeteria manager and say, why were these clothes in the trash? Ooh, that's for the next video, though.